Welcome to The Synthetic Voice, the podcast that explores big ideas and new challenges. I'm your host, Emily.
And I'm John. It's great to be with you all today.
Today, we're tackling a topic that is equal parts terrifying and inspiring to a lot of people: the marathon, 26.2 miles.
That's right. It's a monumental undertaking, but one that millions of people accomplish every year. We're going to break down how you, yes, you listening right now, can go from the couch to crossing that finish line.
So, John, let's start with the big question: why? Why would anyone voluntarily put themselves through the grueling process of training for and running a marathon?
That's the fundamental question, isn't it? For many, it's about pushing their own limits, seeing what they're capable of. It's a powerful statement of personal achievement. For others, it's about being part of a community or raising money for a cause they care about.
Exactly. It's a journey that changes you, not just physically, but mentally. You learn so much about discipline, resilience, and your own inner strength. It's a transformation.
So true. Okay, let's assume a listener is inspired. They've decided, I want to do this. Where on earth do they start? It feels like standing at the bottom of a mountain.
The very first step before you even lace up your running shoes is to pick a race.
Interesting. Why there?
Because having a date on the calendar makes it real. It's no longer a vague idea, it's a concrete goal with a deadline. Look for a marathon that's maybe 6 months away. This gives you plenty of time to train without rushing and risking injury.
That's great advice. It provides a target to aim for. You could pick a local race to have home field advantage, or choose a destination race and make a vacation out of it.
Yep. Okay, so you've signed up, it's official. Now we can talk about the most important piece of equipment you will own: your shoes.
This is non negotiable. Please do not just buy a pair off the internet because they look cool.
Please don't. You need to go to a specialty running store. They will watch you run, analyze your gait, that's the way your foot strikes the ground, and recommend shoes that are right for your specific biomechanics. It's the single best thing you could do to prevent injuries.
Right. A good pair of running shoes is an investment in your health. And while you're there, you can also pick up some moisture wicking socks. No cotton. Cotton causes blister.
The runner's enemy. Okay, so we have a race and we have the right gear. Now we need a map for our journey. We need a training plan.
And you don't have to hire an expensive coach to get one. There are countless free, reliable training plans available online from reputable sources like Runner's World or Hal Higdon.
For a first timer, you should look for a plan that's between 16 and 20 weeks long. Before you start, it's a good idea to be able to comfortably run about 3 miles a few times a week. This gives you a solid base to build upon.
Most beginner plans will have you running 3 to 4 days per week. The key principle behind all of them is gradual progression. You slowly increase your mileage over time to allow your body to adapt and get stronger.
Let's break down a typical training week. Usually, you'll have a couple of shorter, easier runs during the week, and then you have the big one, the long run.
The long run is the cornerstone of marathon training. It's typically done on the weekend, and it's the run where you'll gradually build up your distance week after week. You might start at 4 or 5 miles, and by the end of your training, you'll be running up to 20 miles.
Right. It's all about building that endurance and teaching your body to keep going. The key with the long run is to take it slow. It should be at a conversational pace. You should be able to chat with a running buddy.
It's about time on your feet, not about speed. The long run is also your dress rehearsal for race day. It's where you'll test out your gear, your hydration, and your nutrition strategy.
Let's talk about that. Fueling is a huge part of this. You can't just run for 3 hours and expect your body to be fine without any energy intake.
Absolutely. Your body stores enough glycogen, that's your primary fuel source, for about 90 minutes to 2 hours of running. After that, you'll hit the dreaded wall if you don't refuel.
This is where energy gels, chews, or sports drinks come in. The rule of thumb is to take in some calories about every 45 to 60 minutes during any run that lasts longer than 75 minutes. And you have to practice this on your long runs to see what works for your stomach.
The number one rule of racing: nothing new on race day. This applies to your clothes, your shoes, and especially your food.
Exactly. And don't forget about hydration. You need to be drinking water and electrolytes not just during your runs, but throughout the entire training process.
So we've covered the running days, but what about the other days? A good training plan isn't just about running.
That's such a crucial point. Two other elements are just as important: cross training and rest.
Let's start with cross training. What does that mean?
Cross training is any activity that isn't running. Think swimming, cycling, using the elliptical, or strength training. It helps build supporting muscles that running neglects, which makes you a stronger, more balanced runner and helps prevent common overuse injuries.
Strengthening your core, glutes, and hips is especially important for maintaining good running form when you get tired.
And then there's the most overlooked but most vital part of training: rest.
People hate to hear this. They think if they're not training, they're not progressing.
But it's the opposite. Exercise is stress on the body. It's during the recovery period that your muscles heal, adapt, and get stronger. Your training plan will have scheduled rest days. Do not skip them. Your body will thank you.
Rest is training. Say it with me. Rest is training.
Exactly. Okay, so we've covered the physical side, but John, we both know marathon training is just as much a mental game.
It really is. There will be days when you don't want to run. It's cold, it's raining, you're tired, your motivation will fade. That's when you need discipline.
One thing that really helps is to remember your why. Why did you sign up for this in the first place? Write it down and put it somewhere you can see it. On those tough days, that reason can be the push you need to get out the door.
Finding a running group or a training partner can also be a game changer. That accountability makes it much harder to skip a run when you know someone is waiting for you.
Definitely. And break it down into smaller goals. Don't think about the 20-week plan. Just focus on this week's runs, or even just today's run. Celebrate the small victories along the way.
All right, let's fast forward. You've put in the work for months. You've done the long runs, you're feeling strong. Race day is just a couple of weeks away. This is when the taper begins. What is that?
The taper is when you start to significantly reduce your running volume in the 2 to 3 weeks leading up to the race. It feels very strange. You're used to running long distances, and now your plan is telling you to run less.
It's designed to let your body fully recover from the stress of training so that you're fresh and rested on race day. You're not losing fitness, you're shedding fatigue. You have to trust the taper.
So it's race day morning. The excitement, the nerves, it's a crazy feeling. What are some final tips for the big day?
The biggest rookie mistake is going out too fast. Adrenaline is pumping, the crowds are cheering. It's so easy to get swept up and run the first few miles way faster than your planned pace.
You will pay for that later in the race. You have to be disciplined and stick to your pace. Start slow, and if you have energy left in the last few miles, you can pick it up then. It's better to finish strong than to crash and burn.
And remember to enjoy it. Look around, soak in the atmosphere, high five the kids on the sideline, thank the volunteers. You worked so hard to get to this day. It's a celebration.
And when you cross that finish line, there's truly no feeling like it. All those months of early mornings, long runs, and sacrifices culminate in that one moment. It's pure emotion.
You earned that medal. After the race, make sure you keep walking for a bit. Do some gentle stretching and get some food and fluids in you as soon as you can. Your body needs to start the recovery process.
All right, what a journey. Let's do a quick recap of the key takeaways for our aspiring marathoners.
Number one, make it real by signing up for a race about 6 months in advance.
2. Invest in a proper pair of running shoes from a specialty store. It's your best defense against injury.
3. Find a beginner-friendly training plan and trust a process of gradual progression.
4. The slow, weekly long run is the most important workout. Use it to practice your race day strategy.
5. Don't neglect cross-training and, most importantly, rest days. That's when you get stronger.
And finally, have fun with it. It's a challenging process, but it should also be a rewarding and enjoyable one. You are capable of so much more than you think.
Well said, Emily. That's all the time we have for today. We hope we've inspired a few of you to take that first step.
Thanks for tuning in to The Synthetic Voice. Join us next time and let us know some topics you want us to tackle.